Hey, what's up everyone? Adam here with brahwegotthis, and today we're going to go through the day one guide for the new expansion for ESO High Isle. If you're loading up the game for the first time or you're even an existing player, this guide will give you a rundown on what you can do on day one and a little bit of information on each new feature. Thank you again to my patrons and YouTube members. I'll have more on that at the end of the video. But starting out in this day one guide, there are a ton of different things that you can do in this expansion. The first thing and the biggest thing is probably starting out the main quest line of the expansion. Now, if you are a new player and you care about the story, then there are a few things you have to keep in mind. This story does, go across the whole game. So essentially, if you don't want this story to be the first one you do, then you might want to do the other stories in the game and the other quest lines in the game. But if you do not care, you can start the main quest line in the major city of High Isle, and you will go through a bunch of quests and get some skill points and some experience, and it'll be probably a great experience. I have not completed this yet because I kind of just want to do it when it comes out. But then if you're an existing player and you have been all caught up in the story, then you can start this immediately and just start questing and learning about what this expansion is bringing to ESO. I do know this is a highly politically charged expansion, and it's not like an end of the world expansion, so you can expect some really cool things with that. The other thing that you can do on day one is you can start the Tales of Tribute questline. Tales of Tribute is the newest feature in ESO and the main feature of this year, which is a card game. It is a deck builder that they have put into the game, and you can start this Tales of Tribute questline in the main city as well, and you can go through the tutorial, and then with that you can start playing the card game. Along with this, you can level up your decks, you can level up the quest line because there is a PvE quest line involved with the card game. This will help you unlock more decks and unlock more cards. Along with that, you can also start participating in ranked matches against other players because there will be season ladders that give really good rewards. You also will get rewards just from completing daily matches, from daily quest rewards, and just from completing matches in general. So there are a lot of things to earn cosmetically and just consumables and items that you will get for rewards that are really nice. Like you can get crafting mats, you can get all sorts of other things as well from playing these Tales of Tribute matches. So I, for one, am very excited to actually jump in and start playing on day one, and it's something that you can jump in and play on day one if you have the High Isle expansion.
This video today is sponsored by the Ridge wallet, and I love my Ridge wallet. It is something that I use every day. It can hold up to 12 cards, it has a cash strap, and has RFID blocking technology, which I absolutely love. So right now, for Father's Day, there's a 15% off special if you use my code at checkout, RAWRIDGE. It'll be down in the description in the comment section, and that'll help you get some percentage off on your order. But thank you again for the Ridge Wallet for sponsoring this video.
The next big thing that you can start doing on day one is going after mythic items. There are a few more mythic items that they are adding, and one of the biggest ones is the one that's made the biggest splash, and that is the Oaken Soul Ring, which is the 1-bar mythic that everyone has been talking about that has been making these 1-bar builds ridiculous. I do not personally know exactly where all the leads are yet. I know people are still trying to find them. Outcast might have it on his website now, but I know that these just take a little bit for people to find. But essentially, you can go start hunting these mythics. The leads are not always in just the new zone, so they might be in other zones as well, but there's a few other mythics as well that are really neat that they've brought to the table, one being the one that counts the amount of books in your Shaladora library, which I thought was really unique. And along with the mythics, there's new antiquities you can earn too, so that's like furnishings and cosmetics and motifs and all that cool stuff. So definitely check out all the new ones that you can dig up in this expansion. The next massive thing that you can do if you're a very high PvE player or just a person in general that loves PvE is you can do the new raid or the new trial. This is not like Destiny or WoW when like the raid or the trial is not activated on the first day, because ESO's raid is always active on the first day. So you can do Dreadcell Reef, which is the new raid. And all you've got to be is really a minimum of CP 160 to do it on normal. Now, it is probably going to be tough, so I'm not saying that if you're CP 160 you'll be able to complete it with the group, but for the most part, if you have a comparable group, the lowest level you should be is CP 160, and you can go in there and get in a group. We'll be doing it on stream in my channel on the day that it releases, and so I'm excited to be showing that off and to be doing the actual trial and raid. But that is a great thing you can do to get some really good items sets that they have in there. And if you want to push the veteran side, there's some really cool cosmetics like a mount you can earn and stuff like that. The next thing that you can do is you can do the overland content. So you could do the world bosses, the delves, the public incursions, which are volcanic vents. These will drop overland gear and they will give you achievements. And along with that is the side quests in High Isle. There's going to be plenty of side quests that you can do. There are two main locations in High Isle. You have the like Amenos like island, it's like a jungle like Alcatraz area, and then you have the High Isle section, which is very like medieval themed, which is just beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite zones in the game. Definitely check out all the side quests, the overland content, the world bosses, the delves, and the public incursions. Along with that, you can start doing and collecting the new item sets in the zone. There will be 3 overland item sets that you can collect, and you also can get some crafted sets as well, one being one of the most unique sets they've added, which is called the Druid's Braid, which is a 12-piece item set. So if you put that all on your character, you can have a 12-piece bonus, which just adds all of these flat stats for your character, and it's just a really neat item set. So definitely start looking at those crafted tables, look at the overland item sets you can earn as well, because these are going to be really cool, and they always just try to push the envelope of the creativity of all their item sets. The next thing that you can do is you can start collecting the fashion that they have available. So these are the motifs, right? So motifs can be dug up through antiquities. You can do these by doing daily quests in the hub main zone in High Isle, and this will allow you to get some of the new styles that you see like all around the zone, which is really cool because the new styles they have are awesome because it's very like medieval themed and coral themed, and I just think that that is fantastic. Another thing that you can do is they've added 2 new companions in this expansion, just like they did in Blackwood. These companions are Ember, which is a Khajiit, and Isabel, which is a Breton. And so these companions you can actually level up again. You can put, give them armor, and you can have them fight side by side with you on quests and dungeons and all that good stuff. So make sure to go collect those as well. And then the next thing that you can do is obviously start going towards your achievements and collecting the different ones that you can from this expansion. There's always a slew of achievements that give dyes and furnishings and titles, so make sure to start doing those because that will allow you to continue to just keep adding to your achievements and adding to things you can show off to players, because again, each expansion in ESO adds a lot of really cool content and a lot of content that will keep you busy. I mean, there's tons of content already in the game, but that is just something that you can do as well. To make sure you don't miss any of the content that we release on High Isle or ESO, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and check out all the stuff we have in the description as well, like Patreon and YouTube membership. The Patreon, you guys get early access to videos and much more. You can also check out our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/brahwegotthis. You can check out our website, brahwegotthis.com, and we stream on YouTube at least once a week now, so come and check out those streams because we may be switching to YouTube for streaming. But you can check out these videos above that will help you with ESO and some of the new content coming out in High Isle. But until next time, y'all, just remember to have faith, be great, and I'll see you on ESO.